the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 9. This is a live look at the Capitol Beltway. There you can see traffic moving along there here on this Thanksgiving Eve on I-40-95 East, which is what we want to see.
Yeah, nice and smooth at this point.
I'm Annalisa Gale.
And I'm Susan Tran. Chris Flanagan and Thasmin Mahfouz are off. And such a smoother travel day for everyone compared to yesterday, where we did see some nightmare drives. We've got live team coverage tonight as millions continue their journey for Thanksgiving.
Max Marcilla is at Reagan National Airport live for us, talking to those last-minute travelers. Lots of them out there, but we start with meteorologist Damon Matson in for Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb.
All right, Damon, so you worked your magic. You were able to cook up a really great holiday forecast.
Indeed, it seems like things are trending right in the right direction for us, I should say, here as we move on toward Thanksgiving Day. What a change. Yesterday we had that deluge of rain and wind, and now today the main highlight of the forecast was the fact that we hit 60s in DC, 61 as a matter of fact. Much of the rest of the area climbed into the 50s as well. It actually turned out to be a rather spectacular Thanksgiving Eve as we prepared for the holiday here. We are turning a little bit more on the chilly side as we go later in the night here. Temperatures have fallen back down into the 40s and 50s as we still have some clouds out there, a little bit of wind gusting around, but all in all, things are really trending on that quiet side of things as we head into the night and as we get ready for those Thanksgiving preparations tomorrow morning. Here's what you can expect as you get ready for your Thanksgiving Day. We're going to see a clear sky. All of the cloud cover we have out there now is set to get out of the area here before we get to tomorrow morning. It is going to be a little bit chilly and still a little bit breezy as we kick off the day, but after that, folks, things are going to improve greatly. We'll let you know just how warm temperatures could get on Thanksgiving Day and when we might expect a slight drop in our temperatures over the holiday weekend. That's all coming up in your full forecast in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Well, lots of people traveling to places to be with their families and friends right now. And this is a look at Reagan National Airport today. We saw some lines wrapping around at some points.
Oh my goodness, I can't even imagine, especially since TSA says it screened about 2.5 million people all across the country yesterday, and that's on top of millions more today. We have a Northern Virginia Bureau reporter, Max Marcilla, live at Reagan National there.
And Max, so far, what have you been seeing there at arrivals?
Hey, good evening, Annalisa and Susan, and happy Thanksgiving Eve. For these travelers, these last-minute travelers, well, they're on the last leg of their trip, and it might be the hardest and most exhausting part of what is already an exhausting day of travel. We're here at the arrival section, and you can see just how many cars are here as people wait for whether it's family or an Uber or a taxi cab to pick them up. And not just down there, you can see as we swing the camera around all the way on the other side, this pickup traffic is all the way back up onto the GW Parkway. Again, it's the last leg of the trip for these last-minute travelers who say, honestly, once they get past this part and inside the airport, things have been pretty smooth. It's a familiar sight if you've ever traveled hundreds, if not thousands of miles for Thanksgiving. Waiting through traffic, waiting to get through security, waiting for bags once you arrive, and then waiting for that first sight of family.
We're waiting for my parents. They're currently stuck in the traffic.
Which for now will have to wait. But for these last-minute travelers, the toughest part was just getting here.
There's not many people at security, which is surprising, but really long wait to get in.
Very easy on Metro.
Metro played a role in helping that issue, and it's always one of the busiest days for the transit agency. Last year, more than 8,000 people got off the train at either the Reagan National or Dulles stops, the fourth most for any day at the airport stops since the Silver Line extension opened a year ago. But all this waiting is worth it, says 10-year-old Joseph Endome. What can't you wait for?
Seeing my family.
Well, if you could see family, I think that's what it's all about.
Waiting is no big deal when you're in the arms of those you're thankful for. And that's what makes it all worth it, those reunions that we saw throughout the day. As far as Metro, because that's something that's very important if you want to try to avoid some of these lines and some of those hunks. Metro is operating on a Sunday schedule on Thanksgiving Day, but the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the schedule is essentially unchanged from normal operations as Metro prepares for what is always one of the busiest travel weekends of the year as people come back to the DMV. Reporting live at Reagan National, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
All right, Max, all those cars give me anxiety just looking at it. We're tracking flight delays all across the region, and according to FlightAware, Reagan National is seeing 8 delays in the stretch between 7 and 11 tonight. Dulles Airport seeing 3 delays, and over at BWI, 14 delays. If you're headed over to BWI tonight, the airport says you should really consider going to the departures area on the upper level. This is for both pickup and drop-off. BWI says it will really help with the traffic congestion on the arrivals side.
Well, developing tonight, an investigation is underway after a man died in a shootout with U.S. Park Police in Logan Circle. It happened around 2:30 this afternoon. Our Marielle Carbone has the latest.
Park police tell us what started as an attempted stop for a drug violation turned into a double shooting. A Park police officer is shot, a suspect shot and killed.
I was just sitting on my couch and I heard a large amount of gunshots, about 6 to 10. It was just a very loud sound.
That's when Will Schonenberg came outside to see this. Cop cars, officers, and a helicopter overhead.
It's tragic, really.
According to officials, a U.S. Park police officer and a suspect were shot. Police say it all started at a park on 12th Street and Massachusetts Avenue Northwest around 2:30 in the afternoon. And that's when U.S. Park police officers tried to stop a man for a suspected drug violation. But he took off, running. Officers followed, and an exchange of gunfire happened on 12th and M Streets. The Park police officer was shot multiple times in the torso and legs. He's being treated for his injuries. The suspect, hit too, pronounced dead at the hospital.
So there was multiple U.S. Park police officers involved at the initial part of the incident. And at the exchange of gunfire, there was one U.S. Park police officer involved. Police did not say how many times the suspect was shot, but his gun was recovered at the scene. As for who shot first, I can't confirm any of the details. That'll be part of the investigation.
People are shocked by, what's going on here.
Ella Cleveland lives nearby and says the whole thing has been distressing.
I mean, it's upsetting, but I did talk to the one police officer, and he was very friendly. He said, they're trying to do their jobs, and I trust that they are.
It's 2:30, and then I heard gunshots. Yeah, I'm probably going to move out of this neighborhood.
Still, Schonenberg wants to see more action from elected officials.
There's been a crime wave in this year in D.C., and it hasn't happened in other cities, and I hope the mayor or someone does something about this.
And Park police do tell us that there was body camera footage of this incident. It's now being handed over to the Metropolitan Police Department that will carry out this investigation. Reporting in Logan Circle tonight, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
Marielle, thank you. Now to New York, where 2 people died in a fiery crash and explosion at the U.S.-Canada bridge in Niagara Falls today. New surveillance video showing the car going airborne, then crashing at the Rainbow Bridge. Authorities say the car came from the American side and sped through an intersection on a wet road, hitting the checkpoint area. It's unclear, though, what caused the wreck, but authorities say there are no signs it was a terrorist attack or an accident.
But this was I won't call it an accident. It has not been determined to be an accident. You don't know whether the driver was intentional in how they drove. We do not know that.
Now, the White House said President Joe Biden is closely following developments, and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said officials were taking this extraordinarily seriously.
Developing now a delay in that temporary ceasefire in Gaza. The release of hostages was set to start tomorrow, but now Israeli officials are saying it will not happen until Friday. Israel and Hamas had agreed to 4 days of a humanitarian truce. As part of the deal, Hamas was expected to release at least 50 women and children who are being held hostage. In exchange, Israel will release 150 Palestinian prisoners and allow for humanitarian aid to be brought into Gaza. The Israeli military says Hamas currently has more than 200 people they took during the October 7th attack. DC is offering free COVID tests at libraries again. You can pick them up at any of the 22 libraries in the 8 wards during normal library hours. Just keep in mind the libraries will be closed tomorrow and Friday, but they're going to reopen on Saturday. Health officials say that DC's community spread, it's low right now, but they are warning of a possible surge as we, of course, are going to be gathering together during the holidays.